What's up, what's up, what's up, Aries? This is Queen Novelle coming to do your January and February 2020 reading for you guys. All right, you guys, I'm so sorry that I'm late on these readings. I had to take care of myself. I've been doing a lot of mental processing as well, trying to get things together, and it just got delayed. Shit happens. All right, you guys, so I'm going to just start it off from when I'm taping this, which is on the 11th. But I am going to do you guys were heavily affected by this eclipse that's on the 10th. And I believe, today as we go into like Uranus coming out of retrograde, this energy is going to be very significant for you, Aries. All right, so we're going to do it like we did the previous months. We're going to do an intuitive forecast first, then we'll jump into your love confetti, which I had removed from here. I'm using the apple this month. The apple has been kind of like on point. I've been just intuitively moving it around the wheel. But we're gonna jump, do the love confetti, then your charms, then your regular confetti, then your astrology dice. Then pick a card, pile 1, pile 2, and or pile 3, any pile that you're drawn to for your tarot and advice. It's only like it's more like oracle and advice cards, but there's a tarot card there as well. All right, you guys. So jumping into the intuitive forecast. Oh, before I jump into it, if you're new to the channel, thank you and welcome. And please go and subscribe. Just you viewing it is enough for me right now. I'm just getting out of the whole I need subscribers, I need subscribers. But do subscribe, you guys, support. Like the video so we can get more views. Let me know how it resonates for you. So let's jump into it. All right, based off the apple, you guys are looking into better ways of living. Okay, for the month of January and February, there is an energy of. Okay, sorry, you guys, about that. But definitely by the apple, there's some energy around you guys desiring a better life, desiring more out of your life, demanding more out of your life. There is a rebellious energy, a rebellion against your old social norms, rebelling against who you previously what you was. Like you're ready for new, you're ready for change, you're like demanding change right now. You're demanding new friendships. For those of you who have dealt with toxic friendships, there is just like I'm an energy of like I'm done with the old and stagnant. I'm ready for the new. Some of you may be dealing with some rules and regulations around things, or being stuck with this is how you're supposed to do things with this Capricorn energy. But definitely when Uranus comes out of retrograde, it's like party time for you guys. It's like um I want a new business. I want new ways of eating. I want new ways of doing things. I want new business. Some of you will be getting into politics. I'm definitely getting like, just even if it's not you personally getting into politics, I really feel like energy of just being conscious of what's going on around you in the world. Okay, you guys. All right, so definitely I see new friendships, I see new love interest, especially since Uranus is in Taurus, so some of you are looking for new love. Some of it's going to be really spontaneous. There is even spontaneous ways of thinking about love, like ways that you used to hold on to, or like if you felt the need to express how you felt about a love interest, even if it's a negative sense, like I don't want to give them an explanation. I really feel like you guys are withholding that, like you're finding new ways of dealing with that. Even like it's just a new you, Aries. It's like a rebirth I'm getting. Okay, so definitely around the 13th of January, this is going to be significant for you guys. Some of you will be embarking on new careers, um really putting the energy out to do something new. There's some energy around being creative. Some of you are definitely embarking on new spiritual beliefs. I'm definitely getting that, some new spiritual beliefs. Some of you will be receiving communication in regards to some rules, or something in regards around rules, or like someone communicating something about the rules of something, like you can't do something outside of the rules. But definitely, I do see that this energy is blessing you. On the 13th, there is some energy just blessing you, um, especially in your with your health, the way you your health, the way your image, what you're putting out there about yourself. Um, Definitely, there's some energy blessing you here. Um, the way you think about yourself, the way you view yourself, your health, and things like that. Now, there may be some things that you're learning about your family, or something that's coming up about family or structures, or this could just be a larger, not like, it could be about your home, but it also could be something that's a larger structure, like the country or something like that. Because, you know, and it could just, be your body too, because, your body's a house too, so, your internal, your soul, and things like that, that's a house. But I do see some blessings coming in. Do see some information that's actually going to help you. um some of you may be getting help when it comes to um schools and things like that. But definitely, I just see some energy of someone helping you, someone, you guys probably even getting help from Virgo people, okay? But I'm definitely just seeing just like this energy of, being in tune with what you want to do with your health, what you want to do with your image, how you want to project yourself, how you want your image to look like. um yes. And mainly it's mainly building you up for your career. Okay, so let's do. I can't believe I'm 7 minutes in. What I've been talking about this whole time. Okay, so definitely around the 16th of January. For some of you, you may be there is an energy here where there is possibly something that's chaotic that that this is something that you've been dealing with, possibly with family, possibly about details, for some of you, legal situations. Okay, but there is definitely some endings that's happening. But with these endings, there come blessings. Like there's endings coming in and blessings coming in. Like, some of you may be moving, looking to move. Some of you may be changing your perception of what you feel like you should be doing as a career. But I definitely get an energy of some spontaneous movement, movement with the home, movement with something in the homes. There's some very spontaneous, just something that's kind of like put out there, something that's very spontaneous though. Around the 20th, there is definitely some energy around legal situations. um it could be involving children, it could be involving family and children. There is definitely some legal situations. For some of you, there may even be some justice on the 20th of January, or dealing with getting some justice in a situation. Something is coming up. There is a lot of 11s here on the chart. Jupiter is at 11:11. I mean, 11 and 11 degrees and 1 minute in Capricorn, and Mars is in 11 degrees and 5 minutes in Sagittarius, and the moon is in 11 degrees and 3 minutes of Sagittarius. So definitely, there is something that you're learning, that is bringing justice into a situation. There could be an energy around finding your new soul tribe when it comes to what you're advocating for. Okay, something that you nurture, something that you're advocating for, finding new people to link up with and kind of like bounce your ideas off of and bounce your experiences off of. Okay, so definitely around the 21st, there is still some of that energy here. Just really connecting with your new soul tribe. This is a new family. This is people that's gonna um, take you in, whether it's on the internet or a new association. This is people that's actually gonna take you in and nurture you and nurture your ideas. Like they're really they're interested in hearing what you have to say. Okay, whatever you're advocating for, they're interested in hearing what you have to say. And this energy will kind of go into the end of the month. Okay, so around January 23rd, that's going into the new moon on January 24th. There is definitely some details being communicated, especially if you're dealing with organizations that kind of help, or people who have connections, people in higher places who have connections. Definitely you are going to um there's some communication in details. There's something involving communication. It could be involving emails. It could be involving even children. Okay, this could be even involving the entertainment industry, people in higher places. You guys are, is there some energy of people you're possibly getting help from people in higher places or people around you. This energy could be around you as well. Okay, like I'm actually feeling this. I'm really feeling this, because it seems to me like you guys are actually networking. If you haven't been putting yourself out there, there's some energy of you putting yourself out there and networking. And actually, if there's a situation where you have not been getting listened, like people haven't been listening to you, people are starting to listen to you, especially with matters of family, organizations, business practices, lower end organizations, like organizations that deal with children. You're bringing enlightenment about something that has been going on for a long time. And this is whether it's dealing with local law enforcement, local like governments or courts, or school systems, or like systems that deal with children. There's definitely some energy of some experience, some learning, some higher learning, and teaching people, as well as bringing forth details and evidence. And I do get some incriminating evidence as well for some of you, bringing forth some incriminating evidence, which I honestly I feel like the world kind of needs right now, because there is a lot of energy around just people just doing some really messed up things. Okay, so definitely I see blessings, you guys, some enlightenment coming in, transformations by the 1st of February. There is some transformation going on, some perspectives is being changed when it comes to organizations, when it comes to um, new associations, new ways of living. Maybe you're embarking on, you're getting enlightenment on a way to start living your life. Like the ideas that you had in your head about the where you were going, I feel like there is honestly a huge shift, and you're gonna like the shift is gonna be so big that it's gonna be unexpected even for you. Like I do get the, like, it's gonna be really unexpected even for you. Around the 4th of February, there is some situations that's involving legal situations, chaotic situations involving government, situations that's involving higher, like the courts, um, and children. Children may be involved here too. There's something that's coming to an end and something that's coming to a close on the 4th, when it comes to families, when it comes to a chaotic situation, when it comes to um, something that was hidden, something that was not seen. Okay, there is something that was not seen, and possibly a contract, a legal situation, that I really feel like There is going to be some details, coming forth. There's some energy of some details coming forth. Definitely some energy of some details coming forth. This could be just you working on yourself, working on your mental health, working on the things that makes you stagnant, and you working on the small little details that affect your mental health, like small little triggers. On the 5th of February, there's definitely some energy around a legal situation. For some of you, this could be dealing with like family court and things like that, things that's involving children. But definitely, there is some enlightenment when it comes to some chaos. There is some enlightenment about some things that was possibly wrong. You know, yeah, there is some enlightenment about some things that was wrong. I'm getting something that was wrong. Um, for some of you, you may be even finding out, like, getting intuitive confirms and things like that, that there is things that you um, put yourself in, or things that make you personally unbalanced, or communication tactics that make you unbalanced, that you're trying to balance out. And this is overall helping out your health, your mental health. It's like giving you hope and optimism. It is bringing this fresh energy that's bringing you balance, that you're like definitely is shocking a lot of people. Okay, I do get some shock. I do feel like there's a negative I do feel like for some of you, and this is not for everyone, someone painted you in a negative. And it's funny because like I'm on 17 minutes, but someone painted you in a negative light. Okay, someone painted you in a negative light, and there is definitely some hope and some optimism, and for some of you even stardom when it comes to helping people. And it doesn't have to be stardom, but recognition or something that's involving the advancement of people who have mental health problems and things like that, like helping people, like there's something that you're bringing forth that's helping people, that's helping the situation, that's viewing it in a more positive light. And some people is not going to like that because they painted you as um and it could be something involving courts or something, but they painted you as a certain person. They painted your household as a certain environment, and you're not projecting that. You're projecting something that is total opposite of what they're they're pinning on you. There's something that you're projecting that's total opposite, and it's bringing blessings, and it's bringing enlightenment, and it's showing the other person's true colors. It's showing the other person's mental health problems. It's showing I'm getting the word vendetta, like why you keep pushing this issue? Like, why? Like, okay, this person changed. Like, you can see the change. There's documented change. There's change here. Why are you pushing this issue? Like, what's wrong with you? Like, like, do you not want them to progress or something? Like, and then it shows that they have a vendetta. So maybe you have a vendetta about something. Something along the lines of that type of energy. Okay, let's see. Let's speed this up. Okay, so definitely around the 7th of February. Some of you may be like a lot of you will be experiencing some energy when it comes to your home movement from home. There's a strong movement of home. There's a strong energy around blessings when it comes to new people that you can consider family, people that'll help with legal situations. There's definitely some legal advice coming in, or something legal. It could be some communication from someone that's high up in power as well. But definitely, I do get that there is something that you guys are dealing with that is dealing with something that was very deceptive. Some details that was very deceptive. Something that was very deceptive. It could involve communities, it could involve Gemini people, it could involve details, Virgo people maybe, but really details in regards to a situation. This could involve something that's involving health. This could even be something that's involving animals, okay, or children. But there's definitely something that is coming up that brought some enlightenment around the 7th to something that was very deceptive, something that was very the negative aspect of Capricorn, something where someone abused power, someone abused authority, someone abused possibly substance, someone abused children, someone, and this is not something like, physical abuse. This is something that is very something that's possibly happened in a family situation. But this is also something that is very I'm getting sinister for some of you. So just be mindful. It's something that's a light being shined on something that was very deceptive by the 7th of February. But definitely, I do see that you guys are dealing with things because there's a lot of perspective changes. You guys are really elevating. I see a very optimistic mindset on things. I do see that you guys are going within to work on communication, like figuring out what you bring to the table within. I do get a lot of energy around working on your household, working on situations that's involving children, or deception around children, or something that's involving some type, children. I do get that you guys are dealing, some of you maybe even getting help from outside sources, like people, some things that's chaotic coming to an end, but it's ushering in some energy from people who is willing to help out financially and things like that. By the 13th of February, I get a lot of justice with you guys. Something with around justice, communicating justice, fighting for justice, fighting for justice, um, being with being with organizations that pay attention to details, that's willing to bring light to details. It's kind of like an organization, or some type of group or something that's willing to shed light on a very toxic situation that people don't like to talk about. I'm getting that too. Okay, so around the 20th of February. Okay, we got the 19th here. We're going to do the 20th. Usually I have it written out, you guys, but I'm like, let me push these videos out because I've been kind of stagnant on those, forgive myself, forgive me. There is a lot of energy around working on your home, working on your home, working on your family, working on your career, okay? For some of you, there's a lot of career energy here. Some of you are creating something for children, creating something around children. I do see that I got to I didn't notice that Mercury was going in retrograde, but there is possibly with just that energy with around the 20th, it's probably going to retrograde before that, but I'm not going to go back right now, but on the 20th the Mercury will be in retrograde in Pisces, and with that retrograde energy there's just something about being mindful about the way you communicate how your mental health, okay, the way you feel about things. For some of you, you may even like there's some energy around you not being open about if you're into the occult or if you're into certain things of the occult. There's some energy around that maybe you may feeling like that's gonna backfire with family or something like that, or backfire in a particular um, association or legal situation, okay? But there's nothing wrong with keeping your business. Like, there is nothing wrong with that. So don't, like, you don't have, like, everyone is not invited to your space. You don't have to invite everybody to your space. Um, you don't have to be secretive, but you don't have to invite everybody to your space. But there is some energy around just like, details and it being a like touchy situation as far as mental health and how it's perceived, and a legal situation or association or something you're advocating for, how it would conflict or how people would twist the words and things like that. Okay, so around the 25th. The 25th of February for you guys. There is a lot surrounding children, okay? I do feel like some of you are dealing with some, and it could be Leo people. This also could be the entertainment industry. This could be a love interest, something involving a love interest or something. But there's definitely some energy around um, just being, just there is still that Capricorn energy. So I think you guys are still dealing with something that is around working, being something where around rules and regulations, and still dealing with social norms that you probably don't agree to, but what you're getting yourself into, you have to adapt and take a leap of faith in adapting. And there is some retrograde energy here. Mercury's in retrograde. The true node is in retrograde in Cancer. Ascendant is in retrograde of Virgo. Um, so there is just something that is like, I wouldn't say stagnant, but a lot of reflecting, a lot of internal reflecting on situations, internal reflecting on legal situations, internal reflecting on family, internal reflecting on a business or certain matters or details, whatever's going on in your life. All right, so let's jump into your love confetti. All right, with this love confetti, it's not, it may apply to your situation, it may not. Take what resonates, leave the rest. There's plenty other divination tools here for you. All right, I do see that for someone, you feel like you deserve better right now in life. You deserve better. You're bettering your image, you're bettering how you perceive yourself. You want better. You want to initiate something better with someone. You no longer want toxic, chaotic situation. You deserve better. If you're dealing with a chaotic situations, possibly even with the Aries, you just want something better. For others of you, you need to be more playful with your partner, possibly a Aries or a Taurus person. There is a possibility that you need to be more playful with your partner. You possibly been very focused on your business, focused on your For some of you, maybe even teachers, or just building a business, or building building something, just really focus. It could be you in the beginning stages of your spiritual, your spirituality, your what you're doing spiritually. You could be in the beginning stages of that. Definitely, just be more playful, everything does not have to be so serious, even though we are in serious times. You have to make it more light on yourself so you can just feel light. Okay, for someone, a friend broke bro code and is returning. There is a need for you to okay, this possibly is a Cancer, a Leo, or a Virgo. Okay, this also could be someone that messed with the that could have you could have considered family, possibly even like grew up together from like high school or something like that. Grew up together. This could be also someone that you work with or you currently work with, but someone is trying to rekindle energy. They feel like you guys are family. They feel like they really feel like they fucked up. It's up to you to allow this person back in, but there's also it's up to you to use your discernment in the situation. Um when it comes to certain people, you could forgive, but you have to create boundaries with. You have to acknowledge that things is not going to go back to, the trust has have already been broken. You have to build on the trust, but don't be a fool, and don't. And this could be someone that broke girl code too, but I think this is more for a guy who broke bro code, but definitely you're gonna have to like heal the situation and create boundaries. Okay, for someone, there's a new suitor that's possibly older than you, possibly a Libra person. This could be someone that's on a on the Libra Scorpio cusp. This could be also someone that you consider for marriage, or you feel like that balances out your life. This does not have to be a Libra person, but this could be someone that you feel that can balance out your life and bring in longevity. Okay. For someone, this also could be a lawyer too, but for someone, there's a suitor who dismissed you, that possibly broke your heart, and you guys fell off, and now they're coming back to try again. This energy can go vice versa too. This possibly could be a Pisces, Aquarius, or Capricorn or Sagittarius person. This is also could be someone that was possibly a part of a group that you were with, or someone that's you met on the internet, or someone that you felt that was like a spiritual connection as well. Someone you have mental ties with. Um, Possibly dismiss you. This is definitely could be a twin flame type of energy as well, because in the past people was going through situations with twin flames where they'll choose someone over them, and then there's that energy of the person coming back, or so this could be that type of energy as well. Just use your discernment in the situation and decide if that's really what you want, and is a possibility that they'll probably do it again. Also, there is a partner who um has no desire to change, possibly Aries or a Pisces person, or someone that's on the Pisces Aries cusp. This also could be someone that is you're very emotionally involved with, possibly someone that have some mental health issues, but someone that you're possibly involved with, that you want to change and they're not desiring to change, or you want them to change their mentality in regards to an issue and they have no desire. There's a need for you to break away from that type of energy if you're planning to move forward. All right, so let's jump into your charms. All right, Aries, let's get these charms out for you guys. Again, sorry for the delay. Have a lot on my plate. Okay. So I did just notice something. There was a confetti in here, And it's the heart chakra. There's something that's going on with your family that's affecting the way you love, okay? This is not supposed to be in my charms. So we're going to put that to the side. All right, so just jumping into it, you guys are dealing with a situation that's involving a lot of conflict, okay? There's something that you're trying to purge out of your image. You're on the right track, okay? And it's even sparking some creative endeavors. But there is possibly a legal situation, something, a contract. There's a lot of chaos around the situation. There's a lot of arguments. There's a lot of like, it's like a brawl type of energy, a back and forth type of energy, like a duel, and so, you're pulling out your gun, they're pulling out your gun, who's going to shoot first, a back and forth type of energy that you're trying to I get an energy of you're trying to get away from it, because it's really affecting the way you love. We have the lungs here. The lungs is connected to the heart chakra as well. It's really affecting the way you love. For some of you, you really are trying to improve your health. And I do get, if you've been smoking or, and even if you don't smoke, if it's a situation that you put yourself and that you're not focusing on your breathing or something like that, you're just really focusing on your health right now, and you're trying to heal yourself, heal your lungs, heal yourself. There is an energy of you're tired of being tired, okay? You're tired of, for some of you, you may be single parents, but definitely I get an energy of you just being tired of situations, things that bring you down, things that doesn't make you feel like you, things that's like you're kind of like tired of. It could be situations involving a business or something, but it's just something, and it could be a chaotic situation too. It's something that you're tired of. You want to go out. You want to do more. I'm hearing a strong, you want to go on vacations. You want to do more. And it was in reverse. So I feel like you're tired of being tired. Like, like you are at your ends when it comes to it. You want change. There's change coming. You want it too. Definitely, I get an energy of you guys even wanting more. This could be a materialistic person that's in your life that's causing some type of chaos, but this also could be, you wanting more when it comes to the financial things. You want the fruits of your labor. You want to be able to buy the things that you want, the shoes that you want, do the things that you want. For some of you, there is a situation that's going on here that you felt like that was over. Okay, this was in reverse and it's game over, and it's something that was actually a game to someone. This could have been a game with a associate, like a government or agency or something that's like on the lower end, or something that deals with children. It's some type of game that was being played here. This could be a business too as well, or something that was along the lines of your values. This was in reverse. It lets me know that there is some energy around something that you felt like was over. The game was over. It's not over. There is something that's like not over. Okay. We do have the uterus, the reproductive system here. This is connected to the sacral chakra. The sacral chakra is how you feel about something. It's also connected to orange, okay? This was in reverse. So there is something that's affecting the way you feel about a situation. This is possibly why the energy is not over, okay? Something that's affecting the way you feel about a situation. It could be a family court situation. We do have the Prada bag here, but the Prada bag eventually end up becoming my briefcase because it has been connected to many lawyers, okay? In certain readings, it has really been proven to be connected to like lawyers and people that's behind, people in the corporate environment behind a briefcase. Okay, but I do feel like there's something that you're changing the way you feel about a situation, which is making it not over. Maybe it was something that you were surrendering to. Maybe it's something even around the reproductive system, like you wanted children, or it could, the reproductive system is also connected to your creativity. So it could be like something that you were very passionate about, You felt very and then something took you where you was like, this is over. And then something sparked within these months, in the month of January or February, that made like, oh no, 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 this is not over. Okay, so I do get there is someone spying. Okay, this could be you spying on what you're praying on. This could be someone spying on you. Okay, this could be someone spying to see about something ending. Okay, maybe. Okay, yeah. This is something that is being spied on because something that's happening, it could be with you, is putting something out of like, it's throwing something out of the box. Like, it was kind of like a curveball that was unexpected, association that's unexpected, connection that is unexpected. Um, but definitely, I do feel like you guys are trying to get rid of bullshit, okay? Get rid of things that's no longer serving you. Get rid of things. Now, is the bullshit gone? I think that you guys are learning how to navigate, and this is another message I'm getting. Some of you are really learning the rules of the game. Okay? This is probably why the game is not over. Something that you thought was over, that you even pronounced was over, something changed your mind where you're like, oh, I know I said it's over, but it's not over. Like, because I done figured this shit out. It's something that you learned the rules of the game about. Okay, this could be anything from groups, associations, neighborhoods, some communication, something about communication, a love interest, because the game over, it could be a love interest as well, a legal situation with a ex-love or something like that. There's something that you were navigating about, that I'm navigating through, where you're getting rid of the bullshit within it. Okay, now the shit is the bullshit is not gone. Like, that whatever it is, it's not gone. But there is some type of navigation of seeing through bullshit. Okay, this could be we do have a stripper here. I don't know if you guys can see. There is something that's navigating that is very seductive. Okay, this could be something that's involving fast money. This could be this something with a group, a neighborhood, siblings, something that's involving fast money. Strippers is very seductive. The trick of the trade is money. It does not have to necessarily be a stripper, but there is a seductive aspect of it, seducing, putting illusion up. Like, some, strippers, they can put up a good fantasy, but then there's a whole bunch of bullshit behind the scenes that, the people don't know about. Okay, so there could be a situation with some bullshit behind something that's being seduced, something that is being embellished and put as a certain, viewed in a certain, like, they give you the illusion. And it could be involving even a lawyer, giving the illusion. Okay, and there's some bullshit behind the scenes. Okay, and this could be with siblings, groups, friends, Gemini people, neighborhoods. Neighborhoods is also, to me, connected to like gangs and things like that, like gangs, your local, and it doesn't have to be like a game, like a Crip and Blood game, like, like bikers. It could be groups of people who do organized underground crime, or groups of people who do organized crime, period. Like, or in this could be groups of people, like, okay, like, like, um this, I was about to say the Suits, how they do corporate crime, how they do pyramid schemes, Ponzi schemes, and things like that. You know, especially with this briefcase here, it could be something a Ponzi scheme, something that's being seduced, something that's being communicated, something that is very, you know, if that makes any sense for you guys, because it doesn't have to be like, you know, gangs, like, you know, hood, you know, stuff like, you know, hood gangs and things like that. It could be simply, you know, just organized crime, and it doesn't matter what level, because we do have a briefcase here, something that's being seduced to look a certain way. Oh, sorry about that. All right, so definitely there is a need for you to watch who you tell your business to when it comes to your family, people you consider your family. There's a need for you to watch who you tell, even in regards to this situation with family. Okay, you guys are receiving a lot of what you're going through is generational. What you're going through is possibly even you know, your lineage, whatever your ancestors and things, you're getting passed down a lot of ancient, and it doesn't even have to be like ancient like before Christ ancient, but it's something that you're being passed down that is through your lineage, something that is you've been receiving signs all your life, like, you know, like seeing certain things or being attracted to certain things or being attracted to candles or being attracted to certain, just being attracted to certain things. You guys are receiving a lot of downloads in regards to certain things, which is sparking your intuition. I think you're getting rid of a lot of negativity in your family. You're cutting a lot of ties. There is something that you're cutting right now, something that's involving children, something that's involving um it's just something that you're cutting right now. You're cutting it out of your life. It could be the way you act in a situation. It could be someone even you have children with or something, but there's something that you're cutting out of your life. Um, for some of you, you're focused on your health, you know, like that's going to be your focus, your health, the way you act in a situation, getting away from people that's materialistic, that is not serving you, as well as getting out of the energy of wanting people to like you, wanting people to love you, wanting people, you know, wanting what you used to want. Okay, like, you know, I'm getting out of the energy of wanting a whole bunch of subscribers, like, you know, and then it seemed like the when I want it, I don't, you know, I haven't got it, like, you know, but I still enjoy doing the videos. It's just that, you know, I mean, it would be nice to have more subscribers, but it's like, you know, I have to do it from the enjoyment of me liking to do it. And I like giving insight from my perspective with my charms. Like, I love my charms. Um, and even though I try to use, because you can't depend on divination all the time, because the energy shifts, it changes, and sometimes the divination is not for now. Like, this is literally like going to spread until February and even probably beyond February. Like, you'll pick certain things like that you'll see that's going on in your life right now, and then other stuff you'll be like, you know, it doesn't resonate for me. And in actuality, it's going to resonate for you. It's just that at a different date, like, you're going to think about this video, which every time I do it, like, I had to stop doing charm readings for myself because I used to do them all the time. And when I used to pull them often, like, some of it will be in my reading, and then I will like take the charms and then like try to do another charm reading, and then the previous reading will like extend past like the week, and it's like, damn, I should have left those charms out, you know. So sometimes that happens too. Okay, so we do have we have the upper heart chakra here, but it's like kind of turned over, it's pointing down. There's something that you are not using your better judgment with. There is something that you are, and it could be involving a legal situation or we do have the biker here, okay, in reverse. So there is something that you're trying to end when it comes to being, it could be you being a part of association as well. It also could be you finding out that you have some type of spiritual gift that is helping you navigate the situation, and you're going against, like, you're predicting things, and you are finding out that you're a psychic in a sense, like, like you're not, it's like when you have a gut feeling, and your gut tells you something, and you go against your gut feeling, and then you like, damn, my gut told me that, like I should have listened to my gut. I think you're having situations like that, but I definitely feel like there is some type of secret society. It could be a secret lover. It could be getting rid of a bad boy or bad girl who was a secret, because this was in reverse. This could be also someone having a sex buddy that they're keeping secret as well. Okay, so I do get an energy around someone dealing with something with, and I'm going to just say it, sex trafficking. This is why. Okay, we have the biker here. And the reason why this is like this charm, as well as my pirate charm, is usually associated to groups, savages, thieves, associations, but this charm is usually organized, like, like they're organized, like, it's one way in. It's a brotherhood. It's something that is so it's connected to gangs to me, because it's gangs, or bikers, or organized people, because there's like a brotherhood. They don't snitch each other out. It's a code, kind of like a code there, and it doesn't matter if it's a man or a woman, or a male group or a girl group. You get the picture for your situation. But the reason why I said this is because we have a taxi here, and due to the amount of people who are getting mixed up in sex trafficking due to like Ubers and Lyfts and things like that. Okay, so we do have an energy um, around something that's secret, that is being put to rest, something that's secret with a group or association involving a taxi, which is giving me a sex trafficking vibe. Okay, so we do have also children here as well, possibly a girl child, a Scorpio child. This could be something involving this could be something involving something that's secret, involving some bad people, or some, a group dynamic, and some type of travel, okay? Or something ending in regards to that. Or this could be something from your childhood that you're putting to rest and revolving this type of energy. Okay, so we do have justice is being served, have patience. Okay, for some of you, whatever is coming to an end, there's some justice being served in the situation. For some of you, you even feel like, I'm just ready to leave. I'm ready to just seclude myself. And I also feel the energy of, I'm still ready to leave. I still want to get away from, where I live, and I still want to get away from where these rules affected me. These rules that's going against the justice is affecting me, but it was in reverse. So it made me feel like, oh no, I'm going to get justice first, and then I'm leaving. Okay. We do have, it's too peoply outside. So with this definitely made me feel like some of you may even felt, you may have secluded yourself. You may have isolated yourself from people and things like that. And the fact that they're both turned over, it's like, I'm not ready to isolate myself no more. Like, at first I thought this was over, but now I got this new insight about, what I'm going to do. I'm ready to get behind the camera. I'm ready to do my due diligence and speaking my motherfucking truth. And that is like the message that I got. Because it's something that's about to blow up. And I really feel like there's an energy of it haven't blown up yet, but it's gonna blow up. You know, I feel like the blow up is, or this could go vice versa. Something that was supposed to blow up didn't blow up, and someone escaped going to jail. Something was presented as fake news. There is a lot of negative energy around it, and people need to take responsibility for their actions. There's a lot of people. Okay. Okay, so this makes sense. Whatever you're doing, you're on the right path. It's creating some creative endeavors, okay? Justice is going to be served, just not in the time frame that you think it's going to be served, okay? Someone is trying to get away with something. You see this? The cage, the bird in the cage is my equivalent to the Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords is also considered a jail card. Both of this, and it could be two people, is trying to get away with something, because we do have Bart sneaking away here. Trying to get away with something, trying to get away out of a contract, something that's being projected as fake news, okay? It's something that's being like, that's fake, and I really get a feeling like it's so real. There's a need for you to watch how you feel about the situation, as well as how you're verbalizing things, because it will drain your throat chakra. It'll drain you dry, okay? I do get an energy around you being humble. The only thing is like, if something doesn't go the way that you want, you need to just take a new approach. And it's still going to bring justice, just not in the time frame that you think it's going to bring justice. I do feel like there is an energy of someone trying to get something that's forbidden, you know, because this is a sandworm that kind of ate Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice was very forbidden. Whatever this forbidden has a lot of laws protecting it, lawyers protecting it, people in high positions protecting it, which is why they're getting away with a lot of stuff. The fact that we have so much creative energy and downloads and things like this, I really feel like there's something, a creative endeavor that is going to spark some type of stardom, that's going to spark some type of attention, where this energy of is still gonna be there. This energy is still gonna be there of the sandworm eating the forbidden thing. The only thing is you're humbling yourself in how this is supposed to happen. Like, I really feel like just focus on your creative endeavors. Like, for instance, if you're going through some horrible ass shit, you know, start your book in secret. Start your movie in secret. Start your series in secret. Start your organization in secret. Keep it a secret. Keep it hidden from even from your family. Don't tell them what you're doing. Like, do your research on it, you know, because that is what's gonna create, you know, and I really feel like that's what's going to bring the enlightenment to people. That's what's actually going to spark things. That's what's going to get your creative juices flowing. It's going to help you with your longevity, as well as it's going to expose, you know, some of what's happening. Even if you're changing names, even if you're taking a different approach, people is kind of going to get the sense of what's happening. And once you get enough of attention around you, then it's like, you know, you can do what you're going to do. Because I really feel like there is a lot of confusion and chaos when it comes to this group or association. There is a lot going on. People is not taking responsibility for their actions and things like that. There's an energy of you wanting someone to go to hell for whatever they did. This could be something that's very secret, something that's not seen. We do have some twin flame energies, which makes a lot of sense with the whole flame energy here. Sorry, the video went off. There's some twin flame energy here. Something that's very emotional, something that is very Okay. I do feel like some of you feel like you're getting rid of things that's not toxic. I mean not toxic. That's toxic. Sorry, you guys. Um, Working on your mental health, especially if you're a man. For others of you, you are focused on your child, especially a male child, and their mental health. Getting rid of fast food because you're feeling like it's affecting the way you think with certain things. Getting rid of smoking because you're feeling like it's affecting the way you think about certain things. I definitely feel like this energy is going to help you out. All right, so let's jump into you guys are reflecting on a lot, and it's sometimes it's not even your twin flame, is you reflecting on the other half of yourself, which is going to bring the whole picture, going to bring your creative endeavors. It's kind of going to spark some things. All right, you guys, so let's jump into your regular confetti. All right, you guys. So jumping into the love confetti, there are some things that you have been trying to wrap up when it comes to. All right, sorry, you guys. Okay, so I definitely feel like you guys are really in the energy of trying to give back to your community. Some of you are really creating nonprofits. You're trying to help out. Just give back your knowledge. Okay. Um, some of you may there's a lot of love confetti, regular confetti that fell out, you guys, so just bear with me. For some of you, there is an excess possibly coming back to waste your time, possibly a Virgo person or a Libra person. This could be also someone that you worked with as well, so be mindful of that energy just trying to come back. But I do see a very giving spirit for some of you. There's a need for you to listen to your children. Listen to the details they're giving you. Listen to what they're telling you, how they need to balance out, what they need to for them to balance out. Okay. For someone, you are possibly in the entertainment industry, possibly behind the scenes in the entertainment industry, or behind the camera, the one that do the producing, someone that is in the entertainment industry, doing some type of behind the scenes work. Like you're not possibly the front runner, but you are heavily involved. Okay. There is possibly something up that's coming up with legal matters or a situation involving some details. Okay. For someone, this situation could have started in around between the months of September and November. Something that possibly sparked. There's friends that's talking about you. This could be in anybody. This energy. Take what resonates for you and leave the rest. Okay. You guys are on a new spiritual journey, or beginning a spiritual path. Okay, for some of you, their old ways of you doing things are ending and new ways are ushering in, which is bringing people talking because you're changing. Okay, for someone, you are possibly a known rapper, a pro rapper, someone that's known in your community, that's known around, possibly even connected to some type of gang or group association too, or funded by. You could have been funded by as well, and you're trying to break those ties or trying to break something before you get in too deep in regards to something. Okay, for someone, you have a partner that's getting on your nerves, possibly uh Capricorn or Sagittarius person, and it's also could someone that could be entertaining things that's being said about you that is obviously fake, but they want to, start some type of, love spat over it, and you're like, that's fake, that's fake news, that I didn't do that, but sometimes fake news do you real news. So maybe it's possibly something that you did do that is, possibly I'm getting from the past, and they're just bringing up bullshit to affect your future. Okay, for someone, you're being social media stalked, possibly by a Sagittarius person. This also could be something in revolving you being more spiritual, or you're advancing your knowledge in your craft, and someone is keeping an eye on you. Okay, there's a need for you to relax. Whatever situation that's draining your energy, there's a need for you to relax, especially since you're going through new spiritual downloads right now, and that will drain you in itself. Okay, for someone, you have recently separated or been recently separated or divorced, or it's a temporary situation. Um, and it could just be separated from a job, possibly like on a leave from a job or something like that. And there is some energy of you need to get out of your head about it, or maybe you're getting out of your head about it. Okay. Okay, so there is a lot of energy here over not trusting your friends. There are friends talking about you, and there's a need for you to not trust your friends. I think it's in regards to something that is not seen. If you're in a business that's not seen, something that's underground, something that you've been making your money is possibly in the fast lane or something like that, not only you need to keep your business and your moves to yourself, you need to watch the people around you. And you need to be mindful and not telling people how to get over on crime, but you need to get out before it gets. I'm hearing the block is hot or something. Like you need to get out before it gets too heated, you know? Like, and for someone, you need to stop fucking with players. It's affecting your mental health. And this could be not just women, this could be men too, because women can be players as well. Okay, there's a need for you to use Palo Santo, start smudging to help advance you spiritually and mentally, and also to keep you grounded mentally. Okay, I'm gonna just do these in my hand. Okay, there's an end of a cycle, and there's some starting over, especially when in a friend sector. There's a lot happening in your friends, with your friends, around your friends, and the groups that you associate yourself with. You're finding new groups to associate. I really do feel an elevation energy, like you're meeting people that's doing more than what your previous group, which will probably make some people jealous. But don't worry about that. Okay, there's a need for you to have patience in the situation because this phase is ending. We have two confirmations that the phase is ending and the cycle is over and something is starting. Manifestations are finally here. Okay, there's some energy around manifestations is coming. Things that you're manifesting. For some of you, true love is here. For that could be possibly this twin flame energy. Sorry about that. Okay, so the rest of the confetti, for someone, you're finding out that you're psychic. You have psychic energy around you. You're going to be connected with more like-minded people. Sorry, I got my cinnamon burning here. For those of you who are willing to take a risk when it comes to starting a business, do it. It's worth it. You will network, you will meet a lot of people, and it's like right up your alley as far as the route and the life path that you're going down. I feel like, just definitely stick with your creative endeavors. You will meet more I'm getting a strong, more like-minded people, okay? For others of you, you may be feeling that someone is greedy in your social circle, or you've been greedy when it comes to something in dealing with an association or some type of business or something that you've been involved in, and you'll be reeling that back in so you can be grounded or disconnecting from something that's very toxic. For others of you, your father is not as innocent as you think. So if things has been coming up with your father, your maternal father, your stepfather, someone that is a father figure, this could also just be someone that's in a place of being a father figure in your life. You're going to find out that they're not as innocent as you thought they were, or the stipulations that they put on you is you know they were doing the same thing. Okay, so we already did that. All right, so let's jump into your, I'm gonna put the cinnamon right here, your astrology dice. Okay, yeah, okay. So you guys are dealing with, for some of you, you're dealing with a legal situation. This also could be something where there's a lot of competition involved, something that's involving other people's money, something that's involving the higher, like corporations and things of the game, like just the higher, like not lower level money making. I'm not even getting street level. It could be something on the street, but it's like, even if it's on the street, it's something that's on the ranks, it's something higher. something like that. But definitely you guys are dealing with some type of communication, some type of waiting on communication, or thinking about something subconsciously, something that's not really seen, working on your subconscious, working on your mental health. This could also be something in regarding to something that's very unpredictable, okay? A business that's very unpredictable. This could be something involving children. This could be something that's involving um, groups, friends, family, siblings, Gemini people. But definitely, I do get a sense of you guys may be dealing with, for some of you, you're even dealing with situations of the occult, something involving sex. Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. So you guys could be dealing with the entertainment industry as well. We have the entertainment industry with this five here. This could be something involving children as well. This could be involving some type of communication or friends or groups or neighborhoods or um, group dynamics, friend group dynamics, something that you can consider family. Something that possibly could be chaotic. This could also be your image, working on your image, the way you communicate, in your in a world that is like for your career or where you're trying to go in life. All right, so let's jump into your pals. Okay, pal one, you guys got the indigo jasper. You guys are really highly psychic. You guys have a lot of intuition, psychic downloads, and things like that. The way to do things, the way to do alchemy, and things like that. For those of you that are in alchemy, you guys are getting a lot of downloads. Okay. Okay, group one, you guys got Yemiya. Okay. You guys are becoming very in tune with your path. With Yemiya here, she's very grounded in her emotions. She's in the midst of a river and she's very focused. She's very sensual. She's very focused on her image and how she looks. And Yemiya is like the mother, she's like the empress. Okay, so this is definitely situations involving love, love of self, admiring self, um, loving yourself through the emotions and the rivers and the things that water is usually considered emotions, and being grounded while doing so, doing things with grace, reflecting on things that's happening. She's a good parent, a good mother. Even if you're a male, she's a good parent. um, Focusing on your image and what you're putting out there, taking care of yourself. Growth. Look at her hair. Okay. You guys got the North Node. Okay. Spiritually, have faith in. Mentally, don't worry about. And physically, now is the time to. Okay. Don't worry about what's going on. Do what you have the passion to do, and the outcome is going to be great. You guys got nurture in your outside world. Comfortable being you, smiling, laughing, singing, dancing, and more. Using positive affirmations, you're verbalizing, basically speaking things into existence. Disregarding what others think or say. A negative aspect is believing negativity that basically people project onto you. You guys got balance, okay? In your inside world, knowing how to balance your chakras, balance your energy, maintain boundaries and willpower. A negative aspect is allowing others to overstep and use your energy. Look how she's balancing on this rock or whatever this is through a moving river, a river with waves, and she's balancing with grace. Look at that. Intimacy. Okay, so I do notice there's possibly, okay, there's a four here, so it could be something with family, nurturing yourself, um, nurturing your vessel, But this is 7 and this is 11, which is definitely giving me some type of longevity, something that's longevity, or dealing with something long term, a long term relationship, or this could also be a legal matter as well. Okay. Intimacy in your inside world, embracing your sexuality, exploring what stimulates you outside of physical touch, exploring energy, and even with oneself. A negative aspect is needing only physical touch and penetration. This also could be finding things that stimulates you to the point of um, even sexual orgasm that is not sexual. You know, like the passion that stimulates you beyond your your physical understanding, like what the body is used to. You guys got no conditions aren't favorable right now. Wait and look into options and ask the angels to help and guide and comfort you. Deception and love. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. I think your discernment is going to figure whatever that's out. There's a need for you to take a leap of faith, take a risk, and put your heart's true desires into action. And expect the miracle. Have faith that your prayers have been heard and are being answered. Good, group one. You got this. All right, group one, if anyone have not told you that they love you today, just know that I love you. And I will not be doing personal readings in the month of January or February, but if you're blessed, please donate. Let me know how this resonates for you in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe. You guys like the video. All right, let's jump into group two. You guys got the Dalmatian Jasper. You guys are receiving ancient knowledge, your ancient downloads. Some going as far back as Egypt. This stone was connected to Egypt as well. You guys got message from air. So this is definitely, some of you may be dealing with situations where there's a lot of analytical thinking, as well as in for those of you into the entertainment industry, or you're seeing signs and synchronicities through music. But this is also a communication card, something that's very, you see how she's um on the cloud. This is something that could be telepathic. This could be something like a meeting between minds, finding like-minded people, communicating, putting your special touch on things, especially if you're into like the arts. You guys got in Libra, spiritually, relationships, mentally, the beauty of, and physically, do it with your partners. And okay, putting your special touch on things, and some of you may be in twin flame relationships. Okay, so we do have sinister here in your outside world. Cults, dark magic. This also could be considered alchemy as well. Rape, murder, force to do something, sex trafficking, experiences on drugs, abuse, slave. These are just examples of things that's sinister that could be happening. Black Moon Lilith, things that's in the and Black Moon Lilith is not sinister, but she is perceived. The things that come along with her is perceived as sinister. So just research that. But definitely, this is something that's going on in the world around you with this three and the seven. This could be something very spiritual based. 3 and the 7 is 10. 10 is the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is in Sagittarius. As well as 10 is also the 10th house, which is the world, which is, the world as we know it. And it's also the devil is in that house as well, the 10th house, Capricorn. But definitely, this is something that whatever you're dealing with is in your outside world, and you are finding balance in this. you're finding a positive light, um, and putting your special touch on this positive light in this toxic situation. You guys kind of got some cards here too. You guys got manifestations. Um, for some of you, you're in the entertainment industry, okay? Because we do have a five, or this could be something in dealing with children or Leo people. With this five here, the five is the fifth house. It also could be Taurus as well, a business, because five is also the hero font, okay? This is in your inside world, manifesting the life you desire despite of your circumstances, speaking things into existence. Keep up a high vibration. Keeping up a high vibration. Understanding energy is a key to manifestation. A negative aspect is speaking negatively. Okay? You guys got forgiving in your inside world. Learning to forgive and create boundaries with those that have done me wrong. Okay? We have, though I forgave, I am allowed to create boundaries and disconnect. And then you have understanding helps me heal. A negative aspect is still holding on to grudges, okay? So you guys are learning to forgive a sinister situation, so your manifestations can come through. It could be something that's involving your children or a legal matter. Okay, this could be just something that's happening in your creative field, whatever you're into. That you're forgiving something that bad has happened. Just because you're forgiving doesn't take away from the fact that you want justice. It's just surrendering that things is not happening the way that you want them to happen, but things will happen. Okay, we have enemies, okay, in your outside world. You guys have spying, false accusations, gossip, haters, deception, okay? Intuition is showing others true colors, detach. A negative aspect is giving your energy to lower vibrations, okay? And that's any lower vibrations, fights, arguments, giving your energy away. From what I'm seeing here is you're trying to deal with a situation that could be a very toxic situation, and you're elevating, but you have a lot of people that is kind of gunning for you. um, could even be making you out to be another person, I mean a bad person or something like that. We have rebellious. Yeah, you're rebelling against social norms. And it's in your outside world. Activists advocating politics, changing history, an influencer. A negative aspect is not standing for your beliefs, okay? But I really do feel like you're standing for your beliefs and you are forgiving people and things, and is making your vibrations go higher and higher, which is bringing you into new associations. We have 11 here, is bringing you into new associations and things, which is got people spying on you and gossiping and hating on you. And it's because you're balancing out your life and you're putting your creative, especially those into music. You see those music notes? You're putting your special touch on things, like, oh, that's crazy. I hear like the Mozart of hip hop, whoever that's for. Okay, we have, you are a light worker. God needs you to shine your divine light and love like an angel upon the earth and all its inhabitants. Free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life and endings and beginnings. The old must be released so that the new can enter. You must release this, even your perception of your enemies, because in your inside world, if you was to switch this around, you need to be release those who wish you harm or ill out of your life and your aura, and create boundaries and understanding that these people are vibrating lower. Separate yourself from haters, okay? Don't keep them around. Don't give them the opportunity to um, mess up what you're going, what you have going or where you're going. Don't tell people your business, okay? Which we had that here, I believe, too. Okay, group 2. If anyone have not told you that they love you today, just know that I love you. And I will not be doing personal readings in January or February, but if you're feeling charitable, please donate. If you're blessed, donate and definitely subscribe, you guys. All right. I'll see you guys in the next reading. Let's go to group 3. You guys got the the rose quartz, which is healing that broken heart, healing the things that broke your heart. You guys got Uga. You guys are definitely advocating for something. He's taken down the beast. Ugan is taking down the beast. If you need to look up the Orishas, um look up Ugan, but he's taking down the beast. I really feel like whatever you're a warrior in a sense. I did hear like someone's putting in work. You're healing generational curses. He's biting his tail. Okay, so with this spiritually, this is a south node. Spiritually, you got remember. Mentally, you guys got reconsider. And physically, you got now is not the time to. Okay, so there's something that you're advocating for that it's okay for you to put the beast down. It's just now is not the time to do that, because by you doing that, you're going to bite your own tail, which is letting me know that you need to come at things from a different perspective. You guys got society in your outside world. So you guys are influencers or people that's very known, or people that has a lot of people watching them, or people that is sorry about that, people that is very like you have people eyes on you, um, possibly at work, but in your outside world, you got fashion, social media, churches, social environments, comments and opinions of others that is affecting you as of right now, which is making you remember certain things, or remember, basically let me reflect. And this could be you be putting down the beast in yourself. um there's something that you're dealing with that you want to proceed forward in something, but it's not the time to, because you are reflecting on something, you're remembering something is coming forth. Your perception is changing on how to deal with the situation. That's why now is not the time to. In your inside world, you're learning to change your perspective in a stagnant situation. Changing your perception will help your manifestations come in. And a negative aspect is keep wasting your energy or trying to manifest something that you used to desire. You guys got now is the time to learn, study, and gather information. Enjoy being a student, because in the future you will synthesize your knowledge into action. That's what you are being. You have to, whatever the situation, you can't proceed forward because you have to learn something else, is what I'm getting. To help heal the situation, see other person's point of view with compassion. True love is a this is a romance of the lifetime. You guys are gonna meet your true love, or okay. Forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. And purification in reverse. You guys need to detox. It's time to cleanse and detox. Detoxification of your body and your mind. There's a need for you to detox your energy, detox your aura, detox, period. That is a way of protecting your energy as well. It's not, even when you're smudging, you have to detox in water. So it's time to take a bath, a detoxification bath, sea salt, baking soda. There's a couple of things that you can use to detoxify. Definitely essential oils, herbs. You can put herbs directly. Essential oils is better when infusing a bath, in my opinion. But definitely detoxify, especially by the new moon. You want to do it like new moons, full moons, and anything in between. As you get release something, try to detoxify. Just keep on detoxifying, um, and everything is going to work out. Definitely do what you can as far as like your knowledge. You have to advance your knowledge when it comes to your spirituality, even if you're into alchemy and things like that. um, you need to have knowledge on how to do those things. All right, group 3, if anyone have not told you that they love you today, just know that I love you. And I will not be doing personal readings in the month of January or February, but if you're feeling generous, charitable, or blessed, please donate. I will put the link below, as well as subscribe, you guys. And I'll see you in the next video. Ashe.